Today we're talking about 2 fruits that can help lower your blood sugar. Maybe it's time to add these to your grocery list. If you've been managing your blood sugar for a while, you've probably heard some scary stories. Oh, fruit juice is off limits because it can spike your blood sugar too high. Or have you heard that eating too much fruit will bump up your A1C? And let's not get started on fruit sugar. It sounds so innocent, but it could be harmful. With all that talk about fruit being bad for your health, it's no wonder many people with diabetes feel like they need to cut fruit out of their diet, or at least severely restrict the amount of fruit they eat. But here's the thing. Fruit is naturally sweet because it contains sugars like fructose, glucose, and sucrose. These sugars are linked together in different combinations, and depending on the type of fruit, one sugar might be more prevalent than the others. Let's take watermelon, for example. It contains mostly water, and when you eat it, your body breaks down the natural sugars into their individual components, which in turn gets absorbed into your bloodstream. That means any fruit that has sugar will raise your blood sugar. So why do some fruits have less impact on your blood sugar than others? The answer lies in how your body reacts to the sugars found in different types of fruits. But first, a quick reminder to subscribe to our channel. If you find our videos helpful, please consider supporting us. It turns out the type of sugar molecule plays a role here, along with fiber. Many high-fiber fruits also contain sugars, but the fiber slows down digestion and helps stabilize your blood sugar response. Fruits like watermelon, pineapple, and banana contain a lot of water and fiber, which means your body doesn't absorb the sugars quickly. So instead of reaching for a sugary snack, try grabbing a piece of fruit. Nature has already done the work to make it sweet without the added sugar. And when you choose fruits that are high in fiber, you can enjoy that sweetness while managing your blood sugar. 2 fruits in particular stand out, and you might be surprised to hear they're often overlooked. These are plum and sesame. While other fruits may have a reputation for spiking your blood sugar, plums and sesame are different. Plums contain both fiber and sugar, but the type of sugar they contain, along with their low glycemic index, means they won't cause a sudden blood sugar spike. In fact, studies show that eating plums can actually improve insulin sensitivity and help lower blood sugar levels over time. As for safflower, its unique combination of antioxidants, healthy fats, and fiber makes it a powerhouse for blood sugar control. Not only does it help slow down the absorption of sugar into your bloodstream, but it also supports your body's natural insulin production. Research shows that incorporating safflower into your diet can lead to lower fasting blood sugar levels and even improvements in cholesterol profiles. So if you're looking to add variety to your fruit intake, consider plums and safflower. They offer a delicious way to satisfy your sweet tooth while managing your blood sugar. Plus, they come in a range of flavors from tart to sweet, so there's something for everyone to enjoy. You might be thinking, great, I love plums, but I'm not a big fan of safflower. I don't know how to prepare it. Well, here's the good news. Safflower is incredibly versatile. You can toss them into smoothies, blend them into tasty jams, or even use safflower oil in your cooking. And if you're still not convinced, consider this. Safflower is a superfood that can help you fight inflammation and improve your heart health. Studies have shown that the healthy fats and antioxidants in safflower oil can reduce inflammation throughout your body, leading to better overall health. We're here to support you on your journey with diabetes. We've created a free guide with practical tips and a meal plan to help you manage your condition. Click the link below to download your free copy. We're here to listen, to learn, and most importantly, to empower you to live your best life with diabetes. Together, we can make a difference. We've been told it our whole lives, sugar is the enemy. And if you're diabetic or pre-diabetic, that message becomes even louder. No sugar, no fruit, no fun. But here's the first twist. Not all sugars behave the same. Inside many fruits are complex combinations of fiber, antioxidants, and enzymes that change how your body absorbs sugar. The result? Some fruits may actually help lower your blood glucose levels. But here's the real kicker. The 2 fruits we're about to talk about, they're some of the sweetest fruits out there. And yet, they're changing lives. Hi everyone. I'm a certified diabetes educator, and this is our channel where we provide a world of helpful information for people with diabetes and those who care about them. In today's video, we'll discuss 2 fruits that can help lower your blood glucose levels and even help prevent diabetes. Let's dive in. Did you know that eating a diet rich in fruits and vegetables can help lower your risk of developing type 2 diabetes? In fact, a study published in Diabetes Care found that people who ate more fruits and vegetables had a lower risk of developing type 2 diabetes. The key, however, lies in choosing the right fruits and veggies. Not all fruits are created equal when it comes to their impact on your blood sugar levels. For example, some fruits are high in simple sugars, which can cause a spike in blood sugar levels. On the other hand, some fruits are packed with antioxidants, fiber, and healthy compounds that can actually help regulate blood sugar levels. So which fruits should you be eating if you're looking to prevent diabetes or improve your overall health? Let's find out. The first fruit on our list is none other than the mighty mango. This tropical fruit is not only delicious and versatile in the kitchen, but also packed with nutrients that can benefit your health. Mangoes are high in fiber, which can help regulate blood sugar levels by slowing down the absorption of carbohydrates. Fiber has the ability to bind to glucose in the digestive tract and prevent it from being absorbed into the bloodstream, which can help keep blood sugar levels stable. Additionally, mangoes contain various antioxidants such as polyphenols and flavonoids, which have been shown to have anti-diabetic effects. These compounds can help improve insulin sensitivity and reduce inflammation, both of which are important for maintaining healthy blood sugar levels. But that's not all. Mangoes are also a good source of vitamins and minerals such as vitamin C, vitamin A, and potassium. Vitamin C is an antioxidant that can help protect against oxidative stress and reduce inflammation. Vitamin A is important for maintaining healthy vision and skin, while potassium is an essential mineral that helps regulate fluid balance and blood pressure. So incorporating mangoes into your diet can provide numerous health benefits, including improved blood sugar control, reduced inflammation, and a boost to your immune system. Whether you eat them fresh, frozen, or in juice form, mangoes are a delicious and nutritious addition to a balanced diet. Now let's turn our attention to another superfood, the amazing apple. Apples are not only a crunchy and juicy snack, but also a nutritional powerhouse that can benefit your health in many ways. Like mangoes, apples are high in fiber, which can help regulate blood sugar levels by slowing down the digestion and absorption of carbohydrates. Apples specifically contain a type of soluble fiber called pectin, which has been shown to have a positive impact on blood sugar control. Additionally, apples contain various antioxidants, such as quercetin and catechin, which have been shown to have anti-diabetic effects. These compounds can help improve insulin sensitivity and reduce inflammation, both of which are important for maintaining healthy blood sugar levels. Apples are also a good source of vitamin C, which is an antioxidant that can help protect against oxidative stress and reduce inflammation. And let's not forget about the famous saying, "An apple a day keeps the doctor away." There are several studies that support this saying. For example, a study published in the Journal of Nutrition found that eating an apple or drinking apple juice led to a smaller increase in blood sugar levels after a meal compared to consuming other types of fruit juice. The researchers suggest that the high fiber content of apples may be responsible for this effect. Another study published in the British Journal of Nutrition found that consuming an apple before a meal led to a reduction in post-meal insulin levels in people with type 2 diabetes. So whether you prefer to eat apples fresh as juice or in dried form, they're a delicious and nutritious addition to a balanced diet. Did you know that just one small apple contains around 5 grams of fiber? That's about 1/5 of the recommended daily intake for adults. We've just uncovered 2 amazing fruits that can help lower your blood glucose levels and potentially even prevent diabetes: the delicious mango and the versatile apple. Incorporating these fruits into your diet can provide numerous health benefits, including improved blood sugar control, reduced inflammation, and a boost to your immune system. But remember, it's important to choose the right fruits and consume them in moderation as part of a balanced diet. Do you have a favorite fruit that you enjoy eating? Share with us in the comments section below. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more informative content about diabetes and healthy living. Stay healthy, stay informed, and enjoy your fruits until next time. You know, we've been taught to fear certain foods, haven't we? Like just one bite of this and your blood sugar will skyrocket. It's going to be so bad for your diabetes. Well, today let's shine the light on one such food that has been demonized and unfairly blamed. That's right. It's time to clear the name of that sweet, juicy golden fruit that you've probably skipped past at the grocery store, thinking it's too sugary for you. Yep, I'm talking about none other than the humble mango. But hold on. Before you turn away, thinking you know all about mangoes, hear me out. New research suggests that mangoes may not be the villain we've been led to believe they are. In fact, they could be a secret weapon in our fight against diabetes. You see, according to a growing body of evidence, mangoes are packed with a powerful antioxidant called mangiferin. Now, you might be thinking, antioxidant really? How is that going to help me? Well, let me tell you, mangiferin has been shown to do some pretty amazing things like improving insulin sensitivity, reducing inflammation, and yes, even lowering blood sugar levels in some individuals. Intrigued yet? Well, there's more. A 2020 clinical study followed a group of adults who ate a controlled amount of mango each day, and guess what? Their fasting blood sugar levels dropped significantly. Now you might be wondering, wait a minute, how does a high-fiber fruit like mango lower blood sugar? Doesn't that sound a bit counterintuitive? Well, here's where things get really interesting. You see, when you eat a meal, your body breaks down the carbohydrates into smaller sugar molecules, which are then absorbed into your bloodstream. This causes your blood sugar levels to rise. But when you consume mango, its soluble fiber content slows down this absorption process. Soluble fiber acts like a sponge, soaking up excess sugar in your gut and preventing it from entering your bloodstream all at once. This helps prevent those dangerous glucose spikes that diabetics fear. And let's face it, who doesn't hate a good spike, right? Not this kind of spike. But wait, there's more to the story. Mangiferin, that powerful antioxidant I mentioned earlier, might also play a role in protecting beta cells in your pancreas. These cells are responsible for producing insulin, a hormone that regulates blood sugar levels. When these cells are damaged, your body can't produce enough insulin, leading to type 2 diabetes. Studies have shown that mangiferin can help beta cells regenerate, which could potentially slow down or even reverse the progression of type 2 diabetes. Now I know what you're thinking. Can I go out and buy some mangiferin supplements and start popping them like candy? Well, not so fast. While studies have shown promising results, we need more research to fully understand the benefits of mangiferin. Plus, nature's way of giving us antioxidants like mangiferin is usually in a whole food package with fiber, vitamins, and minerals. So instead of relying on supplements, try incorporating mangoes into your diet. I know it sounds crazy, but hear me out. A medium-sized mango provides about 15 grams of dietary fiber, which is roughly 6% of the recommended daily intake for adults. And here's the best part. Mango is not only a great source of fiber and antioxidants, but it's also packed with essential vitamins and minerals like vitamin C, vitamin A, potassium, and magnesium. Vitamin C not only boosts our immune system, but also aids in the absorption of iron, helping prevent scurvy and other vitamin deficiencies. Vitamin A plays a crucial role in maintaining healthy vision and skin. Potassium is an essential mineral that helps regulate heart rhythm and blood pressure. Magnesium is involved in over 300 chemical reactions in the body, including protein synthesis, muscle and nerve function, and blood sugar control. So next time you see a juicy, ripe mango, don't be afraid to give it a try. You might just be surprised by the delicious benefits it brings. But remember, as with any food, moderation is key, and always consult with your healthcare provider if you have specific dietary concerns or diabetes. They can provide personalized advice based on your individual needs. Until next time, I encourage you to explore the world of nutrition with an open mind. You never know what tasty, healthy discoveries await you. Until then, stay curious, stay healthy, and embrace the power of real food. Thanks for watching. Here's where things get interesting. If fruits like mangoes are so good for us, why are they still considered off limits? The answer lies in misunderstood science and a one-size-fits-all approach to nutrition. The sweetness of a food doesn't always reflect its glycemic impact, and when you combine that fruit with the right foods like nuts, yogurt, or protein, it can dramatically change how your body responds. You see, the real danger isn't the fruit. It's how we eat it and what we eat it with. Let's start with the basics. A mango has natural sugars, fiber, vitamins, and minerals. When we eat, our bodies break down the food into its basic components. Now let's focus on those sugars. They're made up of molecules called glucose. The problem isn't the glucose itself, but what happens when we eat too much of it. When there's an excess of glucose in our bloodstream, it can lead to health issues like obesity, type 2 diabetes, and heart disease. That's because our bodies store excess glucose as fat. Over time, this can raise your blood sugar levels, making you insulin resistant. Insulin resistance often leads to type 2 diabetes. But it's important to remember that not all carbs are created equal. When you eat a mango, your body reacts differently based on what else you consume at the same meal. Here's an example. Let's say you have a choice between two snacks, a mango by itself or a meal containing protein, healthy fats, and complex carbohydrates like whole grains. Your body will respond differently to these two snacks. When you eat a mango by itself, the natural sugars are quickly absorbed into your bloodstream, causing a spike in blood glucose. This triggers the release of insulin, which then converts that excess glucose into fat. However, when you eat the mango as part of a balanced meal containing protein, healthy fats, and complex carbohydrates, it's a different story. The protein slows down the digestion of the mango, preventing that rapid spike in blood sugar. Healthy fats also play a role in this process. They help your body absorb the nutrients from the mango while preventing excessive glucose absorption. Complex carbohydrates like whole grains provide fiber, which further aids digestion and helps regulate blood sugar levels. In this scenario, you're not only preventing insulin resistance, but you're also harnessing the mango's natural sugars for energy. Now let's talk about the glycemic index. You may have heard of it before, but do you really understand it? The glycemic index ranks carbohydrates based on their effect on blood sugar levels. Foods with a high GI are quickly broken down into glucose, leading to rapid changes in blood sugar. Those with a low GI are digested more slowly, resulting in a gradual and steady rise in blood sugar. Interestingly, a food's GI doesn't always reflect its nutritional value. For example, white bread has a high GI, while brown rice has a lower GI despite both being made from grains. This is because the processing of white flour removes the fiber, rich outer layer of the wheat berry, leaving only the refined carbohydrates. On the other hand, brown rice retains its bran layer, which contains fiber, making it a more complex carbohydrate. So if you're enjoying the sweet taste of a mango, don't worry about its GI. Instead, pay attention to how you incorporate it into your meals. Pair it with protein, healthy fats, and fiber-rich carbohydrates. Remember, it's not the fruit that's off limits, but how we eat it. That's why some people can include mango in their diet without any issues, while others might need to be more mindful of their portions. In conclusion, let's challenge the conventional advice of avoiding mango altogether. Instead, let's focus on how to enjoy this delicious fruit in a way that benefits our health. By understanding the science behind blood sugar regulation and the glycemic index, we can make informed choices about how to incorporate mango into our diets. Remember, it's not just about what you eat, but also how and when you eat it. So go ahead, add some mango to your next meal and savor the sweet, juicy goodness while keeping in mind the principles of balanced nutrition. And if you want to learn more about how to make healthier food choices, I've got some great news for you. Just tap the link in the description below to access more informative content like this. Thanks for watching, and happy mangoning. What if I told you that a lot of what we've been told about nutrition is wrong? Like this banana? Many people avoid it because they think it's too high in sugar. But if you don't have diabetes, a banana can be a nutritious addition to your diet. And there's science to back this up. Here's why. Next up, the banana. This one's controversial. Ask any diabetic and you'll hear it. Bananas? Nope. Too much sugar. But not so fast. Unripe or just ripe bananas are high in resistant starch, a type of carbohydrate that acts like fiber. It slows digestion, improves gut health, and stabilizes blood sugar. In fact, resistant starch has been shown to reduce post-meal blood glucose, improve insulin sensitivity, feed beneficial gut bacteria, and get this. When paired with protein, like peanut butter or Greek yogurt, bananas become even more blood sugar friendly. Now imagine what else we've been wrong about. Let's start with eggs. Many people think that eggs are bad for your heart because they're high in cholesterol. But it turns out that eating eggs does not increase your risk of heart disease. In fact, eggs are a great source of nutrients like protein, vitamins D and B12, and healthy fats. Plus, research shows that eggs may help you lose weight and improve your blood sugar control. Next, we have avocados. Some people think that avocados are high in fat and calories, so they should be avoided. But avocados are actually packed with healthy monounsaturated fats which can help lower bad cholesterol and reduce inflammation. They're also a good source of fiber, which can help stabilize blood sugar levels and keep you full longer. Now let's talk about red meat. There are many misconceptions about red meat, such as it being high in saturated fat and causing heart disease. However, research suggests that lean cuts of red meat can be part of a healthy diet when consumed in moderation. Next up is dairy. Many people are under the impression that all dairy products are high in saturated fat and should be avoided. But low-fat or fat-free dairy options like skim milk and plain yogurt are actually good sources of calcium, vitamin D, and potassium. Plus, research suggests that consuming dairy products may actually reduce the risk of certain chronic conditions, like type 2 diabetes and some types of cancer. And finally, let's discuss added sugars. We've all been told to avoid added sugars, and for good reason. Consuming too much added sugar can lead to weight gain, tooth decay, and chronic conditions like type 2 diabetes and heart disease. But did you know that some sugars are actually better for you than others? For example, natural sugars found in fruits and vegetables are usually consumed along with fiber, which helps slow down their absorption into the bloodstream. On the other hand, added sugars like those found in processed foods and drinks are quickly absorbed and can cause blood sugar spikes. So it's important to read food labels and be mindful of how much added sugar you're consuming from processed sources. It's clear that a lot of what we've been told about nutrition is wrong. So it's important to stay updated on the latest research and be critical of information you see online or hear from others. Remember, the best way to ensure you're getting the right information is to speak with a registered dietitian or healthcare professional. They can help you sort through all the conflicting advice and make informed decisions about what to eat. And if you're looking for more tips on how to eat healthy and manage your blood sugar, check out the links below. Thanks for watching, and see you next time. They're delicious, they're nutritious, and they may help you lose weight. But despite all the benefits, some so-called experts are still demonizing fruit. Believe it or not, there's an ongoing war in the world of nutrition between outdated rules and new scientific discoveries. And these warriors won't put down their forks until one side is defeated. It all starts with this seemingly innocent question: should diabetics eat fruit? The American Diabetes Association currently recommends that people with diabetes limit fruit juice to 4 ounces or 120 milliliters per day. However, across the U.S., doctors are beginning to reevaluate their stance. Some are even recommending these delicious foods to their patients and seeing dramatic improvements. One endocrinologist shared, "When I started recommending mango in moderation, my patients reported fewer sugar crashes and even weight loss." That's right. Despite what the ADA currently suggests, some medical professionals are now encouraging their patients to add certain fruits to their diets. But why? And what are the potential benefits for people with diabetes? Well, it all boils down to one tiny molecule found in these forbidden fruits. They contain fructose, which can help fight the very diseases doctors are trying to prevent. Fructose is a type of sugar that our bodies can't store, so any excess is burned off as energy. This process helps regulate insulin levels and reduces fat accumulation, which is a major breakthrough in the battle against metabolic disorders like obesity, diabetes, and heart disease. What's more, these fruits are packed with fiber, vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants. These nutrients not only make them delicious and nutritious, but they also have powerful health benefits. For example, one study showed that eating just 1 mango a day improved the health of people with diabetes by reducing oxidative stress and inflammation. Mangoes are also high in pectin, a soluble fiber that slows digestion and promotes the growth of beneficial gut bacteria. This helps regulate blood sugar levels and reduce the risk of developing type 2 diabetes. But the benefits don't stop there. These fruits are also a great source of potassium, which is essential for maintaining healthy blood pressure levels. In fact, eating just 1 mango a day can provide over 20% of the recommended daily intake of this vital mineral. Additionally, mangoes are rich in vitamin C, beta-carotene, and other antioxidants that can help protect against cellular damage and reduce the risk of chronic diseases. So it's no wonder why some doctors are recommending this fruit to their patients. But the real question is, why are some experts still demonizing fruit? Well, it all comes down to outdated beliefs and a lack of understanding about how our bodies process different types of sugars. For decades, we've been told to avoid all types of added sugar, including the ones found in fruit. But recent studies have shown that it's not the sugar itself, but rather the source that matters. When it comes to fruit, the sugar is naturally occurring and comes packaged with essential nutrients and beneficial compounds. On the other hand, added sugars found in processed foods and drinks provide empty calories and contribute to weight gain and chronic diseases. Despite this, some experts continue to promote fear around fruit, claiming that it can cause blood sugar spikes and weight gain. However, there's little evidence to support these claims. In fact, some research suggests that eating fruit may actually help improve insulin sensitivity and reduce the risk of chronic diseases. The truth is, it's not the fruit itself that's harmful, but rather the way it's consumed. For example, drinking fruit juice without the fiber can cause blood sugar spikes, while eating whole fruit can help prevent this. Additionally, some people may be allergic or intolerant to certain fruits, which can cause digestive issues. In these cases, it's best to avoid the offending fruit. So who's right? The old school nutrition police or the new wave of science-based dietary advice? Well, it's not an either-or situation. The truth is, both sides have valid points. While it's important to consume added sugars in moderation, it's equally important to recognize the nutritional benefits of fruit. The key is to strike a balance and consume a variety of whole, unprocessed foods, including plenty of fruits and vegetables. By doing so, you'll provide your body with the essential vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants it needs to stay healthy. And if you're still concerned about blood sugar spikes, there are simple solutions. Just be mindful of your portion sizes and choose fruits that are lower on the glycemic index. With a little knowledge and common sense, you can enjoy the delicious taste and health benefits of fruit without compromising your health. So the next time you see a juicy mango or a bowl of fresh berries, don't hesitate to dig in. Your taste buds and your body will thank you. Okay, so let's unpack this whole fruit conundrum once and for all. What's the real deal with mangoes and bananas? Are they the enemy? Should you avoid them, or can you eat them without ruining everything? Let's dig into the science because there's a lot more to the story than meets the eye. First things first, let's talk about mangoes. We've got some studies that show us that mangoes have compounds that help insulin do its thing, making it easier for our bodies to use sugar for energy instead of having it stick around in our bloodstream. Now that's a win-win. Not only could this help people with diabetes manage their blood sugar levels, but it also means that you might not need to worry about a mango or two in your diet. And yes, that includes the delicious super sweet ones. But wait, before you go full throttle on mangoes, let's keep it real. We've got another study that found that eating a bunch of mangoes, like 5 or 6 at a time, can actually make insulin levels go up, especially if you've got insulin resistance. That's not exactly the best news. So how do we square those two studies? Circle back to the real reason why we're here today. Well, it turns out that how you eat that mango might make all the difference. And no, I'm not talking about whether you slice it up or eat it straight up. I'm talking about the secret weapon of timing. Enter the concept of co-ingestion. The idea is pretty straightforward. You don't want to eat a bunch of high glycemic fruits like mangoes or bananas on their own. Instead, you want to mix them with other foods that slow down the absorption of sugar into your bloodstream. Think protein-packed foods like yogurt, nuts, and seeds, or fiber-rich options like whole grains and legumes. By combining these foods with your fruit of choice, you're going to slow down the digestion process and help stabilize your blood sugar levels. It's like a balanced duo that keeps your body happy and healthy. So does this mean you should ditch the mangoes and bananas altogether? Absolutely not. There's nothing inherently bad about these fruits. They're bursting with essential nutrients that can benefit everyone, not just those with specific health conditions. From vitamin C and potassium to dietary fiber and antioxidants, mangoes and bananas have it all. Plus, they're delicious and versatile, which makes it easy to incorporate them into your balanced diet. And let's not forget about the potential downsides of avoiding these fruits. For example, cutting mangoes and bananas from your diet might lead to a deficiency in essential vitamins and minerals. And if you're already dealing with low levels of vitamin C or potassium, that could take a toll on your immune system, muscle function, and even your mood. So don't let fear dictate what you eat. Instead, focus on making smart choices like pairing your favorite fruits with proteins, fats, or fibers, and enjoying them in moderation. Most importantly, listen to your body. It's smarter than you think. Over time, we've learned to listen to our bodies by tuning into hunger and fullness cues. When we feel hungry, we know it's time to nourish ourselves, and when we're comfortably full, we stop eating, allowing our bodies to rest and digest. By adopting this mindful approach, we've discovered a new way to stay connected to our bodies and honor their needs, which means saying yes to sweet treats occasionally and finding joy in nourishing foods that make us feel amazing. So next time you're at the grocery store and you see those juicy ripe mangoes or those perfect ripe bananas, don't be afraid to grab them. Just remember to pair them with some protein, fat, or fiber-rich foods and enjoy them in moderation. After all, they're not the enemy. They're delicious, nutrient-packed allies on your journey to better health. That was a summary of.
Thank you so much for spending this time with us. If you found this video helpful, chances are someone you care about might need it too. Feel free to share it with them. It could make a big difference. And if you'd like to see more videos like this, filled with practical tips for living stronger and healthier, you're warmly invited to subscribe to the channel. Take good care of yourself, and until next time, stay well and stay strong.